interested in the arts. So I'm very passionate about all of it. I spend my free time doing research and hands-on experiencing, learning from my mistakes, with anything from stained glass, painting, letterpress, pottery, photography. I like to delve into all of it. There's so much more. If I had the time, I want to learn about it all. That's my passion. So putting those two things about myself and my past together, I think it's rather fitting where I've ended up in a male-dominated industry, being able to work hands-on and at times using my creativity. I think it's all lined up very well for me. First of all, if you guys enjoy doing this as a hobby, I strongly suggest taking the free time to learn more about it, get some more hands-on work done, see if you would like to go to a technical college or university for it, or if you would like to start out as an apprentice carpenter like I did. I did that for 5 years, hands-on or books first. It's all personal preference. But like I said, the way I took was hands-on first. So I've been working for Atlanta Design and Build, as she said. It's a residential remodeling company. We are celebrating our 20-year anniversary this year, so that's something to be proud of. And I have been with them since 2008. So right out of high school, pretty much, I got in there, started working with men who have been in the field for 30 plus years, following them, learning, watching, and doing it myself eventually. I then myself became a carpenter. And not too long after I became a carpenter, I was given the opportunity to take some classes. I took an 8-week course and then a full day of testing, which I passed. Thank you. And became a CRPM, Certified Remodeling Project Manager. So from that point on, I was able to run my own jobs. The responsibilities completely changed at that point. When I went from carpenter to project manager, I took on not only what I had been doing, which was stuff like demo, which is a blast, by the way. You guys get a sledgehammer in your hand and just start breaking everything into pieces. It's fun, trust me. So I demo framing, digging a lot of holes for footers. That's not the most fun, but on the plus side, you don't have to go to the gym when you get off work. So learned about a lot of the rough end stuff. Once I transitioned to certified project manager, I started taking on more of the communication details of the job. So I'm the one responsible for communicating with the customer pretty much on a daily basis. I'm the one for keeping them updated on the schedule. I'm the one who is responsible for making the schedule. I meet with the different trades that are involved on getting that job done from start to finish. I'm reviewing their work. I'm communicating with the subs, reviewing the numbers. So that's a lot more responsibility once you take that next step up, but I've learned so much. I was actually looking the other day to try and figure out exactly how long it had been since I had become project manager. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, it's got to be like 3 or 4 years now. It hasn't even been 2 years yet, and I've learned a lot. So that was and like I said, that was my book training after I had done hands-on, and I liked the way that worked for me. But everybody has their own preference. There are many options out there. Speaking of, I have a great informational website if anybody is interested. I would like to give that out at the end of the class. We've already passed around some koozies in my business card. I can just write the website on the business card if anybody wants to do that kind of research on their own time. It's a great website to learn about stuff in the construction industry, giving you all kinds of options. Okay, so next picture. This is our team at ADB doing our best impression of the Rosie the Riveter. You guys like that? That's nice, right? Okay, so girl power. Hey, girl power. Come on, guys. So I'm just going to give you a quick recap of these men who have been very influential in my life. I've learned a lot from. They're all carpenters. I've learned a lot from Bill. He's one of the newer team members. He's a skilled carpenter, but he also pays very close attention to detail, which you can't expect from every carpenter. A lot of carpenters, they want to stick to the framing, and that's about as far as they want to go. Maybe trim work, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty details, not their favorite thing. Mike Pike, but you got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. That's one thing I think girls are great about, is paying attention close to details. Mike Pike, he's been there since the beginning of the company. He is responsible for the majority of my knowledge that I learned during my apprenticeship. Big figure in my life. I've known him since I was a kid, and I've really enjoyed working alongside him. Jamie, he's been here for 15 years. Jamie's responsible for giving me more of the detailed, showing me how important it is to pay attention to details. Jamie's a carpenter, but he's also one of those carpenters who pays attention to the details. That's very important. And then there's Bobby, who is a master carpenter. He wants to get it done right, and he wants to get it done fast. Do not put a caulking gun in his hand or ask him to fill in nail holes. He's not the guy for that. He's not the detailed guy. Okay? And then David, he's been there for 11 years, helped me a lot and giving me tips along the way, guiding me, filling me in on things that I might not have picked up myself. He's been a great help. He actually became a certified remodeling project manager the same time I did. And then, of course, Dale Contant. He is the founder and owner of the company. He's our salesman. He's our designer. He's the NARI national president right now. Very, very proud of him for that. Jack of all trades. I don't know how he knows everything he knows. It's insane. All right, next slide. That's a little bit about my company. These guys have been there for me. Oh, yes, ma'am.
I have a question about that slide. I want all of you to look at that slide and tell me what you see. One female.
One female.
One female. And that's probably about accurate. There's about 1 out of every 10 or 15 females per males on a job.
This is what we call opportunity.
Yes, this was something I was going to be getting into in a second. It's actually from 2013, so I'm sure that the percentage has raised a little bit since then. Not much, but a little bit. Maybe. I don't know that for a fact. But in 2013, only 2.5% of the workers in the construction industry were women. 2.5%. That's crazy. That needs to grow. We are more than capable of doing the same job as them, and I think it's great when I see women getting recognized for doing their job in this industry.